What is up, my fellow science enjoyers, my abiotic factors? Woke up this morning, was not expecting to be as excited as I was today about this trailer here. Didn't think it was going to be coming, but this is the Crush Depth trailer. We're going to be taking a look at it. We're going to let it play through one time, and then we're going to kind of go through piece by piece, see what's going on here.
We weren't prepared for this. No one was.
There is no way out here. Unless you've got an helicopter, we're stuck on this damn mountain.
We're trapped, aren't we? Locked in here with that thing.
A portal opened in the neutrino detector. How are you at holding your breath? I've seen something in the water, I think.
I even hear the gatekeepers have a way out, somewhere in those depths.
There are no safe options now, just less bad ones. Take your pick.
So, obviously, you know, just off the bat, like, isn't that kind of sick, right? Like, so we see a lot going on in this trailer. Obviously, we see this right here. This is a portal world, I think. I'm like 99% sure this is a portal world. I think this is going to be one of the, I believe it's 4 new portal worlds, 3 or 4 that's coming out with Crush update, Crush Depth. So we're gonna see this a few more times here. There's a couple of things that we see here. Obviously, some new enemies, some new weapons. So let's get into it a little bit here. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit so that way, don't deafen myself too much. Wow, what is this fucking video set to? Come on, man, give me something here. Give me some pixels, bro.
We weren't.
Okay, so I don't think there's really too much to see out of these first couple scenes. This obviously. Anybody who's been playing ABIOTIC Factor like a freak like I have for the last few days, last few weeks, they know what this looks like. This is the objective. This is where we're going. So
No one was.
this has to be waterfront. Not the security sector, but the next sector after that. This has to be waterfront or whatever it's called. Kind of interesting how, like, we haven't had to walk around too many death pits, really. There's been the death pit that was like in manufacturing, like the toxic pit, but this is like the first one where I feel like it's just kind of like in the middle of everything, and there's no like easy way over it. But we're getting jetpacks, and we'll talk about jetpacks later. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Anyway, this looks awesome. Looks like more of what we've come to expect from ABIOTIC. Crush Depth thing is cool. I wasn't a huge fan of the fog from Flat Hill splash screen, but this one's okay. I like the little metal bits on it. So there's actually a couple of things that we see here. Number one, this guy's wearing like a full-on winter coat and pants, and so is this other guy over here too. He's also wearing like maybe the rat helmet with like a full-on Arctic gear. Also, clearly this guy's holding a police baton. So like that's, I don't think that we have police batons right now. That's gonna definitely be something coming along. Oh, all right, well,
There is no way.
so right here we see some interesting things. This blue thing that's like right in the front that my mouse is on here, that looks like that fluffy blue parka that other guy was just wearing. I have no idea what, oh, that's a suit. That's a Has suit. And then we've got these like ghillie armors here. I thought these were frozen at first with like ice flecks coming off of them, but I think this is actually like ghillie suit kind of stuff. I don't know, looks cool.
Way out here. Unless you've got
Obviously, this right here, we see our first look at the jetpack. I couldn't tell you what this thing is going to take. It's probably going to be air compressors or something like that, judging by these tanks here. But yeah, we've known that the jetpack was coming for a while, just waiting for them to put it into the game. They decided to put it in pretty early into the game, so I imagine that there's going to be a lot of jetpack inspired kind of puzzles and things like that coming out, not even just in this update, but perhaps in future updates. It's going to be interesting how this thing works. If it gives you too much vertical, it's going to break the game. If it only goes horizontal, it's going to be kind of interesting. Oh shoot, I actually almost missed something else there. We're going to come back to this in a second. This guy's wearing that ghillie armor that I was talking about a bit ago. So the boys got the jetpacks on. They're also suited up. Looks like the temperature thing's actually going to be something that we can deal with this time around. This is obviously the portal world that I was talking about a second ago. We're actually going to get a sideways shot of this right here. Looks so cool with the dudes like jumping over with their jetpacks. I'm kind of surprised none of these guys are holding their cube or they have a dangling cube. Probably just devs, you know, playing the game. Not really too much that we can glean from this portal world other than the fact that apparently it's really vertically tall, because we can count 1, 2, 3, 4 floors here, with perhaps another one above this. Looking at the way this tank is shaped. So that's gonna be a big portal world. Hopefully we can find some staplers in there. Looks like there's some offices. I see some computers right there, so probably some staplers in there.
We're trapped, aren't we?
So this black goo, it kind of looks like the red goo, but it kind of doesn't look like the red goo at the same time. What I'm more interested about, actually, though, is what the hell this guy's wearing. That's not Pecuary suit. That's like something else entirely. He's also got the X-ray lamp out. I like that he's using that as a flashlight. That makes me laugh. I wonder if the layak's going to be still popping up whenever we're in Crushed Up. I wonder if it's still going to be useful. Maybe they'll add something else that you could do with the layak essence. This guy right here is wearing like full gatekeeper armor, and I don't think that that exists in the normal game. He's also got some sort of weapon that I've never seen before. I don't think that's the electro zapper. The Tesla cannon thing. I don't know what that is. Oh, obviously this guy's holding like some sort of modified crowbar here. I don't know if that's going to be just like a new weapon or if that's going to be like weapon modifications. Either way. This right here is interesting though. This is just a prop. It's just a showpiece, but the robot hanging from the ceiling is cool as hell. Did we see anything in that green there? I saw a guy carrying a shield and like a sledgehammer, but I didn't think there was anything like super important about that. Nah, whatever. This Reaper symbol here, I think that we're gonna get like a little bit more SCP kind of with this update, but that's my own headcanon.
In the neutrino detector.
This is obviously in that portal world. They're making like some sort of base here. I don't really see anything that's interesting here. These beds are new. I think that they could probably do some more stuff with like beds. Obviously that desk is new. I'm not going to be like super impressed with new props that they put in the game because they can just do that whenever. But if there's like some sort of benefit to these beds, that'd be kind of nice. This is an alchemy lab or something over here. That is new actually. I didn't see that before. Yeah, look at that. Some kind of alchemy lab over there. We making potions? This is a big one. The diving suits, obviously with the flippers. We're being underwater. We need them.
Holding your breath.
I hope that the underwater environment looks better in game than this because this looks rough. Maybe they're just like not using their flashlights or something, but I don't know. Yeah, this looks tough and rough.
I've seen something in the water, I think.
Fishing? I'm not sure how to feel about fishing yet. I guess you can get some food with it, but I feel like pests are kind of the way to go about it. But also, you know, variety is a spice of life, so we'll see how it goes. Big dude. I expect this is going to be like the composer 2.0, where this is just something that we don't actually fight, or if we do fight it, it's through like a quest, like the main story. So
I even hear the gatekeeper.
is that a symphonist? I think that's a symphonist, but it doesn't look like a symphonist.
Have a way out.
I'm hoping that like these are upgraded robot models. I see that that guy right there has like some sort of like Gauss cannon or something. That's kind of sick.
Somewhere in those depths.
Did that robot just throw a grenade? It blew up? Right. So this thing, oh shit. This thing looks cool. So I think this is laser power distribution. We already kind of have this with like tech trash, and you can just like place reroutes up on the wall. But I think this is gonna be like the shit, isn't it? So we had the laser puzzle in Rise. There wasn't really much else that you could do with the laser puzzle in Rise. But now I think this is gonna be laser power, because we can see here he's got the thing hooked up to a wall outlet, and then it goes to this thing, goes to that thing. This thing like splits it off into different colors. I don't know what the fuck's up with that, but then it goes into the turret. So I'm thinking the laser is powering the turret. That's what I'm thinking. Also, we got the cool beds here. And then yeah, see, look at all these lasers sucking power up. These are new Exor. They're like armored. They're also in the data farm. So I guess they're gonna keep spawning in new and new enemy types in the old office areas. These guys also kind of remind me of like elites from Halo a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't even look at that. I think this is just the Myco fields. It looks like the Myco fields, but maybe they're like adding like another teleporter in there that takes you to a different spot in the facility. That'd be cool. That guy looks like an upgraded breacher. Maybe he's just a regular breacher. I can't really tell, but I would expect to see more enemy order NPCs as well. So here is an important spot right here. So number one, we see this guy. He's using a freeze gun or some kind of laser gun. The enemy there is using a shield. That guy's using like a pickaxe or something. This guy down here in the bottom area, wherever I have to point to go to the bottom, down there, he's using a FAMAS. He's using a FAMAS. So like we're getting rifles. Pretty cool. Also dudes dropping in from the sky. We love to see it. This guy's holding the antique shotgun. This guy has a laser gun. This guy has I think that's a new shield. That has to be a new shield. And he's got some sort of weapon here. I can't really see. And this guy's got a fishing rod. So this is a sword, some sort of upgraded sword. I don't know. It's got this cool crystal in it. I'm thinking that like maybe after you pick up the sword in the one place, the spoiler place, you can like maybe you learn the pattern for like an upgraded sword and you can craft these. That'd be super sick. Oh, also the Yeti on screen. I didn't really feel like I needed to mention that, but yeah, there's a Yeti apparently.
There are no safe options now.
Wendigo, whatever you want. Oh, I should probably look at that.
There are no safe options.
So this is just on the bridge in the water place. That right there is a big computation brick. In place where a supercharger would be. Maybe that works.
Now, just less bad ones.
We fight composers. Now, I guess we don't fight these composers. This is order troops that are fighting this composer. And it doesn't necessarily look like they're winning, but it does look like they're damaging him. There's like blood down here on the ground. Also, this guy eats this guy. Kind of crazy.
Take your pick.
Oh, wow. Alright, we're gonna do the quickly freeze framing things. Okay, so we see a laptop and a tree here.
Pick.
That's like a cultist mask on the ground. Is that like a different cultist mask? Maybe it's a piece of armor? Oh, maybe that's an altar. Look at the other ones down here. Maybe that's like a prayer altar or something weird. The Sisters of the Unlost have to make some sort of appearance, right? And they are kind of like seem kind of crazy, so maybe that's how they pop in, doing some cult stuff. Oh. Okay, maybe they aren't altars. Maybe they're like burial chambers? I don't know. Either way, that's gonna be all from me this time, guys. I'm super excited about this crush depth. I'm probably gonna end this recording and kick it right on. So I'll catch you guys later. Super excited about this.